Reddit stories.
Need help advice. I'm trying to figure out what to do now. My husband 34, and I have been together for about 6 years. He has always been respectful and loving. I never thought I'd be saying out loud this here. But I have to give it out from my chest. A few weeks ago I found some weird wet spots on our bed comforter. It was one larger wet spot and some smaller ones. Splash-type spots, I guess. I asked him, and he said he spilled some water on it while he was working. Fair enough, I thought. I go to yoga frequently, and I know he works from home. Thought it was weird that he was working in bed. But I've seen him do it before. Then I found another one on our couch a week or two ago. Smaller though, it was weird again. I asked him, and again he said he spilled water again. Then saying, sounds sketchy, I know, but I've just been clumsy lately. Then, 2 days ago, I left for yoga, and on my way out I saw our neighbor. He said to me, if you have a guest, can you make sure they don't park in my spot? I asked him what guest. And he said he didn't know, just that a car was parked in his spot last Tuesday. Which oddly was the same day I noticed the wet spot on the couch. I texted my husband, and he said it must have been one of our other neighbors. 4 units in our building. So I thought nothing of it, to be honest. Yesterday on my way to the grocery store, I saw the neighbor again. And asked him if he figured out who it was. He said, I don't know who it was, some woman I guess. My buzzer did ring, but I think it was a mistake. I heard footsteps go up to the top floor after that. We live on the top floor. I asked what time, and he said around 2 p.m. I checked our Ring camera, which shows our front door. And sure enough, at that time, some woman, I'd estimate in her late 20s, was at the door. She went inside, and my stomach dropped when I saw that. I decided not to ask my husband immediately, as I was afraid of the answer, but I was very silent all night. And when my husband asked, I just told him I wasn't feeling well. I waited until he went to bed. He gets up early, so it wasn't too late. And I went to his phone. And I honestly at this point wish I had never done that. There was a text conversation with a number. The person's name was Jeff. But based on the conversation, it was clearly with a woman. The last few texts were about their recent meeting, and how she was apologetic. The reason she was in big trouble. Him. When you squirted on the bed, I had an easy excuse, but it's hard to get my wife to believe this stuff. The couch thing just sounded really sketchy. Huh? I know, I'm really sorry. Maybe we can use the shower from now on. It just happens to me a lot. Him? That's probably the best. Under shower is not my favorite fun. But that playlist should spice it up. Huh? Okay, what's next on it? Him? You tell me. I think we're on anal, but I understand if you don't want to do that. Huh? We can. I don't think it'll make me squirt. I know we agreed on a condom, but if you want to come in my ass, you can. Please help. Someone. I don't know what to do, and am shaking, and I am confused. I never thought this could happen to me ever. And I can't believe this happened.
Reddit stories. Collect evidence. screenshots, etc., and divorce him. You need to gather as much evidence as possible before saying anything. You may seriously want to get checked for STDs. You would need to decide if you want to leave him or try to reconcile. Most here will tell you to go NC automatically. But it's your choice. If it was me, I would be getting an attorney for initial advice. If you tell him before you make arrangements, he may take the affair underground, making it harder for you to make good decisions. If you decide to file, he will probably be begging you to not leave him. If that's the case, don't move forward without boundaries. And a post-nup giving you all assets if he is caught lying or cheating again. You are the only one who can make the final call on most of these things. Cheaters are scumbag people with no morals or integrity. He's destroyed the trust in the relationship, exposed you to potential STDs, and violated the marriage. They don't change, they just spiral and get worse. Reddit stories.
Well, you have all you need to know. Your own neighbor unknowingly confirmed it. That's plenty of evidence. Hang on to it all because what is to come from your husband will be mental torture. He's going to gaslight you. Deflect, blame shift, deny, get angry, beg and probably cry all within days. Your husband is a liar and a cheater. And he is completely disrespecting your home and taking you for an idiot. But telling you he's clumsy with water. He barely even tried to hide it. Not to mention he put your health at risk with STIs. Selfish. The other woman is clearly a trampy homewrecker who knows he's married. Before you do anything, take what you know to a lawyer. Keep a copy of her on the door cam. Depending where you live, this will greatly affect the advice. Then, after you consult a lawyer, decide what you want to do before you talk to your husband. Reconcile or not. Be aware reconciliation is not easy. It's painful, and only like 15% of attempts work out. You don't mention kids. If you have no kids, I strongly encourage you to leave him. He is showing typical signs of a cheater unlikely to stop. He has disrespected you in so many ways. And what you found out is likely just the tip of the iceberg. He is a proven liar, and unwilling to be faithful ever.
Reddit stories.
My sincere condolences. However, what happens now is up to you. Do you want to fight for your marriage or let it end? Take some time to think over. Get some counseling from your trusted friends or spiritual advisors. Get some professional help if you need. But keep your circle of confidants small. Once you decide, make a plan. Whatever you decide, make it the right decision for you. You are all that matters. Decide on what it is you want for your life, and make it happen as best as any of us can. Best of luck to you.
Reddit stories.